Alright, so this is what I got. Chevy Silverado. It's another 8-speed. Gotta rebuild this. Warranty. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. I think it slams hard in reverse or something. No, that may be a different one. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this one, but I just know it's an 8-speed rebuild. Let me try to set it up. Hold on. Let me find the hanger real quick. Okay, I got the hanger. Got it set on here. Alright, that's all set. Converter time. It's funny, there's no room over here because there's a trans there with another converter. So I gotta do the best what I got. The HV, a shit ton of parts. And a bucket. Okay, nice. Converter there. Gotta clean that up. Grab a rag. Here, let me take off the gloves first.
I think this guy fucked it up. Took his phone with it.
What's the problem with it?
Yep. Oh, power.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got my gun with the 10. I'm just breaking down the pan. You can see it start to leak a little bit. Let me try to move it slightly. Yeah, I can look a little bit. If I take this one off, it's about to blow. Yeah. See it blew. Alright, now we can finish removing it. Alright. Well, by the looks of this pan, it's very gray. It's very like dark. It's not the light gray it should be. It's the dark gray. You can see it everywhere. It's not how it should be. And by the look of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that a good 80% of his clutches are burnt, because that's what that signifies. Those are burnt fiber material latching onto the pan. So that's what I learned. Go ahead and put this off. Just off the filter. Okay. We need to get the valve body, the harness, and everything else that's attached with it. Oh, I done broke the harness. Well, good thing we're replacing it though. That's a single piece harness. Let me show y'all. You could tell it's a one-piece harness because on the two-piece harnesses right here, instead of it being one solid wire right here, there's a little clamp where you just clamp it off and it separates the valve body harness from the connector right there. It separates right here where this red loom is, whatever that's called. Yeah, there's a clip right there on the two-piece. So because this is a one piece, I gotta take it all off as one piece. So let me grab some pliers real quick. Alright, got pliers. Okay. Got one last connector. Okay, so if you couldn't see, or if you don't know what I'm doing, I had to grab some pliers and I had to pick up the harness from the tabs that you see right here. These little tabs, I just had to squeeze them in together and just pull it up, you know, just squeeze them and pull upwards. There's three of them, you know. There's that one, there's another, and the last one's up here. So yeah, you just gotta be careful with that. Don't just go ahead and yank it if you plan on reusing that harness. Which I don't recommend. I recommend replacing with the two-piece. Okay. Now we need to get the gear off for the pump. It's gonna be this thing up here. Go ahead, remove that. And now you got the chain. And to remove the chain, there's a little clip. Let me find it. Right about there. Zoom in. Need a light. There you go. You see there's a little clip right here. Right there. That little clip. So you gotta pull it back, that clip. You gotta pull it back and lift it up at the same time. That is it. That's all there is to it. Lift it up, or pull it back and lift it up. It doesn't come out, it just pulls back and lifts up. It'll unlock. It won't come out all the way. I can show you. It was pretty easy with my hand. So let me show y'all. Y'all won't be able to see because there's no light. But I can still try. So there you see it. There's a tab. Just pull it back and lift up. There you go. That's all it does. And from there, you can slide her off. There you go. Slid her off. And now you got to get the bolts that hold the valve body in. So I'm going to do that real quickly. All right. So there's one last step before we can take out the valve body. All the bolts are gone. So we got the chain, we got the harness. One last thing is that there's the little shift thing over here is locked up in the chain, or a little spring. So what you want to do is pull the spring back, right, and unhook it. So we'll just pull the spring back. It's a little hard. I'm using a left hand, I'm not left-handed. Let me switch. Do a good old switcheroo. There you go. And then just pull that little hook back, and it should unlatch itself. You know, you kind of have to play with it. Ooh, ooh. There you go. Gone. Now you can lift it up and take it out. And I'm gonna set it in the pan. Oh yeah, this thing stinks. This thing has a weird smell to it. Okay, we've got our valve body seal. Remove that. Set that to the side. And here's your harness. It's all dangling. We've got to remove that. We're going to replace it. So to do that, you need a screwdriver or a pick or anything. Got to disconnect it right here. You know, disconnect it. Bingo bongo. Fuck yeah, this shit's easy. Now we need a hammer to hit it out. So I'm gonna grab one. Alright, I got the hammer. And what we're trying to do is we're replacing the one-piece harness right here. And if you look at it, it's connected right here to the connector, whatever this thing is, the housing. And if you look on the outside of the trans, that's how it's connected. These little locking tabs are in the way from going all the way through, you know, so it stays in place. Well, what we do is we just hammer them out. Bam! And out he goes. And now you take it out, and voila, harness out. Now if you do it that way, you cannot reuse it because you break the tabs. You do break the tabs. You see right there, broken tab. You just break your main tab that you need, so you don't want to do it that way. But we don't reuse them, so it's all right. Take the seal off. All right, next important step is once you do all of that, you want to take out your speed sensors, because if you don't and you go into the trans, right, and you try to take out all the internal components while these are in there, you're gonna scratch them or damage them or break them, and then you have to get new sensors. So just take them out like that. Not really a big deal. Let me get the last speed sensor. There it goes. Take her out. Alright, let me zip it back up. Stop moving. There we go. I'm just trying to push the bolt back through so it sits down and they don't fall out. Alright, cool. Next step is we got to take out the parking sprawl housing so it's not hitting it, you know, as we try to take out all the components. So let me do that real quick. My 13. Now you take it out. So to get that one, now you kind of got to pull it back. Yeah, go for it. Go. All right, you got the top one. Now you can take it out. Housing removed. Fuck yeah. Alright, now we can flip it over and get into it. Alright. Cool, we're making progress. What would I drop? The gear? It's alright. Set that to the side. I usually zip tie it. I usually zip tie it to the chain so that doesn't happen. You know what? But it's whatever. Okay, next step though is you want to grab a 10 and zip all those out. So let me do that. All right. So now just zip them out. Get them all out. All right. Set those down over there. Bang, bang. Okay, very nice. And from here, we slide hammer the pump cover out. So what I like to do, well, I don't like to do it. I just do it so y'all can see. Is I flip it downwards just so y'all can see a little better. And bam. Now y'all can see me doing the action. Now I gotta find the slide hammer and take it out. Here's the slide number, or the slide hammer, part number. Alright. So there's holes in there that are threaded extra. Where's my light? If you look at this top one up here, it's got more threading on the inside of it than any of these other ones, and so does this bottom one. So those two we're gonna put the slide hammer in. Bottom it out so you don't strip out any of the threads. Go. Out she goes. So from here you want to inspect the sealing surface, because this does seal. You want to look at it, you know, make sure there's no cracks or nothing. So yeah, you just want to make sure there's no cracks. So I'm gonna just look. These all seem pretty good. This one kind of looks like it's cracked. Can y'all see? I can't even see it. No, that's not correct. I think this is good. Yeah, I think it's good. All right, nice. Now we can take everything out. Set that over there. Take out the gasket. All right, now we got our stator, which is also going to have 13mm bolts on it. So you flip it back up. So yeah, this also has 13mm going all the way around. Go ahead, take those out. Very nice. Oh, snap. Dude, this thing stinks really bad. It has a weird smell to it. That's all I could say. I know something's wrong on it. It has a funky smell. I wish I could smell. Technology will soon get good enough to where y'all could just smell through the screen. Here, get a whiff. You know, one day it'll get good enough. We are not in those times at the moment, so you just gotta imagine what it smells like. It just stinks. Just know that. I don't know what it smells like, but it just stinks, man. Anyways, so on this thing, you want to look at the sealing surfaces also. Right here, you know, which is where all the bolts screw in. You want to look for over tightening or anything like that, which none of that appears to be the case here. Seals look good. Stator's good. You walked up on me like that. Okay, stator's all good. Put the rings on there. Put these rings, you know, they were on there. Took them off. Black one faces upwards, you know. I'm gonna do the opposite because when you put it back, it's gonna go upside down. Anyways, got your drum right there. Pull it out. Whoa. Easy. Pull it out. You want to look at it, look at the seals, make sure they're not ripped, torn, whatever. Just look at everything. These look good. Feeling the shaft, feeling the play. Huh. Put that to the side. Seeming good. Shit, now we got this big ass drum. Now we got that big ass drum. Gotta pull it out. Done. Fucking drum's huge, dude. You got two bearings that come out from the bottom. You don't want to forget how they go. So what I do, because they go in like that, right? They go in like, that's how I took them out. They go in like that. So I lay them down same way I take them out, you know? Lay them down all upside down, so when I go to put it back, I know which one goes first. Okay. Next, lay it back up. Now we got these drums, which are no problem. Take them out one by one. Build them up over here. Got the planetary or the sun gear. Don't know, don't really care. Which I should care. Shouldn't say that. Got the bottom. Finish installing it. And last but not least, this big old freaking drum that sits on top of it all. And yeah, you just throw that up in there. That's how I do it. That's how I, with one hand at least. All right, next. You got the clutches. So I'm gonna need a long screwdriver, so I'll be back with that. So to help you with this next step, I grab an extra long screwdriver. Like, look how long this thing is, the size of my hand, literally. So you grab this, right? And there's gonna be a little ring down here. I don't know if y'all can see it right here. There's a little opening. See, that's where it ends. There's a little opening right there, and that's where it starts. So you just want to grab it from like near the opening. It doesn't have to be right at the opening, but just near it somewhere. And just try to get the screwdriver in behind it, and you know, just pop it loose. And yeah, that is pretty much it. You know, just scoot it out and grab it with your hands. Like that. Scoot it out, and then I need my other hand. Grab it. And lift it up. And then just lift it up and go all the way in the circle. Go all the way around. You know, just pry it up, lift up, pry, lift up, pry, lift up. And eventually, she comes out. So that's not a problem. Don't forget where your snap ring goes, what it's for, how it goes. All of that is important. Alright. So now we got is that thing, and that thing likes to get stuck. So what I do is I just hit it down. You see, I just got it loose from punching it down. It's because it's compressed down, and when you let go of that ring, it pushes up and it gets all locked up in there. So now you can take it out. You need two hands because it gets stuck a lot. So just take it out. I set it on the ring because that's where it goes. Just take out everything else that comes with it. Got the crown. Got this big old gear, whatever this is. Okay. Now you can take out your clutches. Oh. Oh. I need two hands for that. Alright, clutches out. Alright, got all the clutches out right there. Now I can try to take this thing out, which is too hard. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip it upside down. And I'm gonna remove the tail. Because what that does, it removes that metal thing I was just trying to take out. And it removes everything else. So I just need a 15 millimeter and zip everything off. Got all the bolts out. Now you just want to pop it loose. And you can see it takes everything out. This drum up here that I'm spinning that I was trying to take out earlier. It takes everything out on these 8 speeds. Alright, I'm gonna just set it over here. And now all that's left in the trans is the clutches. These next set of clutches they're a little harder to take out because of the ring. Where's the opening? There it is. Remember the opening on the last one? You can't see it really, but it is right there. That is the opening of the ring. So that is why I brought my other set of screwdriver, and this one is curved. That's the important part of this one. This one's curved. And this ring is a little more stiffer than the other one, so that helps a lot more with getting it out. And you see how I already have it lifting out right there? Alright, now I'm going to use my other hand to pull it up and get it out. Okay, you got it? Now, just take out the clutches. I need my other hand. And it's done. There you go. Now that's how you take everything out of the trans. Now we need to clean it. And I'll show you guys how to rebuild it in the next video. But let me go ahead and clean it down. Grab your brake clean.
The clutches get too much space in it. You know what I mean? And that's why it applies it so hard. It's like boom. Yep, that's it.
Is there a lot of miles on this one?
70.
70,000?
Well, when you've got some ball back there that's metal, you know what you see. It's totally
thing's all clean. And look at it. Looks real good. That's what you want, really. When you're rebuilding these, you just want them to be clean. You don't want any bullshit to be stuck on there, like a little cotton ball from the rag or anything. It could get stuck in one of the fluid passages, you know. Like you just don't want anything. You just want it to be clean, nice and clean, you know. And then we gotta clean all these up. Shit, fucking all that. But I'll do that in the next video. This video's already getting to like 30 minutes long. It says 50 on my thing, but after all the editing, I think it'll be like 30 minutes or something. So yeah, I guess I'll put these all back together in the next video. So thanks for watching this teardown, I guess. Goodbye.